Yo. Yo.
I want to pick you up, baby, throw you over my shoulder.
Is that a real song?
Yeah. You like it? You hear the rest of it?
Yeah.
I want to pick you up, baby, throw you over my shoulder. Take you away, I'm gonna carry you home to Carolina.
Is this a fireman? This is from the
This is from the
perspective of a fireman?
This is a song from the perspective of a fireman. Of course.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome to a normal episode of Shooting Ropes.
Completely normal episode where nothing weird happens.
Nothing weird happens at all. We've got soup de jour of the comedy scene, Eva Peroni.
We got the Veni Vidi Vici of the comedy treaty.
Vidi Vici?
Yeah.
In what sense?
In a sense.
In the sense. Anyway, great episode this week. Thank you so much for Eva Peroni for coming on. She's very funny. Go see her at the Fringe. I'll tell you what. If you like going to see stuff at the Fringe, well,
spill the beans. If you like seeing something at the Fringe, then maybe you should tell them something they would like to see at the Fringe.
Sunday.
Do you like the Fringe? Would you like to see Shooting Ropes live at the Fringe? I bet you would.
We are doing the live Shooting Ropes podcast at the Stand Comedy Club. Don't go on edfringe.com. We didn't register it with the Fringe.
No, you won't find it there. You will find it
It's not
there
officially
on
part of
the
the Fringe.
9th.
But Stand Comedy Club, 3:45.
9th of August.
9th of August.
These are things that you know work.
Yeah, we've got a special guest lined up. We've got drinks to review live. We're going to be talking about the Odyssey.
We've got drinks. We've got twinks. We're going to be bringing it all.
That's not promise.
We're going to be reviewing twinks live.
Oh, God. You can't have a podcast called Shooting Ropes where you review twinks. You really can't.
Any twinks coming along who want to be reviewed, let us know. Get in touch.
This is just Roscoe's not to do.
But they'll be like, yeah, that seems fine. Do you know what I mean?
3 out of 5. It's not okay.
You say you're a power bottom?
Reviewing twinks? What is this? The fucking Guardian's comedy reviews?
Oh!
Only joking. There's some old hairy bastards in there too.
Yes.
Listen, enough of that chat. Come to the show and see the show. Or
Yeah.
don't. Whatever. And if you like the Fringe, go see Roscoe at the Fringe.
I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there every night, 8:05, Monkey Barrel. I'll be bringing my laughter juice and
What venue yet?
pouring
Cabo?
it out. Cabo, yeah.
Awesome.
Cabo 1. Great.
Oh, the big room.
Great room, yeah.
You're going to be laid down on these motherfuckers.
Yeah. That's the same room I was in last year. Loved it then. Love it now.
It's a good room.
Yeah.
Great episode this week. Shooting Ropes
You're gonna love it.
podcast. Eva Peroni, very funny, new comedian. In 10 years, she'll be way more famous than us, and she'll host a chat show called The Eva Peroni Presents, and something terrible will happen on it, but it'll strengthen our brand.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good shout.
That's a good shout for her.
Something terrible will happen. One of the crew will hang themselves in the back, and you'll see people put it on YouTube, like deleted scenes where you can see their body hanging in the background through like it's meant to be like part of the thing, but they're like, oh, that's
3 Men and a
what
Baby?
that. What?
Like 3 Men and a Baby?
No, like it's not 3 Men and a Baby. Apparently in The Wizard of Oz you can see someone hanging in the background.
There's something horrible in 3 Men and a Baby. But that's my other time for this Snopes.
Because of the wonderful things he does. Anyway, enjoy this lovely episode of Shooting Ropes, Shooting Ropes, Shooting Ropes.
It can get awful lonesome on the range. In hard times, strangers can seem strange. When a noose appears and there ain't no hope, whip out your pistol and shoot a rope. Shooting ropes, shooting ropes, shooting ropes.
You are Eva Peroni.
Yes.
I didn't know that was a stage name
Yeah.
for, I would say, a worrying amount of time.
Nobody knows, and like people come up to me after gigs and start speaking to me in Italian because they assume that I'm Italian. I've been told as well that I look broadly European.
Yeah.
So then folk were coming up and speaking Italian, and I didn't ever understand why. I would just have to go, sorry, I don't speak Italian. And then eventually someone was like, oh, it's because Peroni, that's your surname. And I was like, oh, okay. But so do you know who Eva Peroni was?
Not
Eva
until
Peroni?
a
Yeah.
long time after meeting you.
Really? You didn't know who she was?
She's a singer.
Yeah.
No.
She was like,
Actress.
can I speculate?
Yeah, go
actor?
for it, ma'am.
She was like a politician's wife
Yeah, totally.
in Argentina.
Yeah.
And see the song,
Oh, don't cry for me, Argentina.
that was Eva Peroni in the musical.
That was Madonna.
Was
Yeah.
it Madonna?
It was Madonna.
Madonna, who played Eva
Madonna.
Peroni
Sorry.
in the musical Evita. But yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Evita
the-
was Elvira, the gothic baddie.
The problem with yes, a sort of mixture between Elvira, and Rivita.
Yeah, I thought it was
That's
that.
it's right in the middle.
I thought it was an
Rivita.
OT version of a goth baddie who introduces scary films on
Yeah.
Channel 5 in America.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's
so
not.
Evita is like little Eva, right? So like the
Ugh.
diminutionization
Ugh.
of, but it's just like, so if you were to be like Spanish, you'd be Rosquito, like little Roscoe. I don't think your name works.
Cristino.
Cristito?
Dino.
Cristito?
Just call me Tino.
Cristito?
I would love to be called Tino.
But I think
Sweet.
Cristito is also like little Christ.
Yes.
Accurate. Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
It's not the first time.
Yeah, because when people meet him, they go, Christ.
But Evita, like Evita, as it's spelled, is also the Spanish word for an instruction to avoid.
Really?
Like it's like
Oh.
avoid, Evita. So
Oh.
yeah.
I like when you have on like a wet floor sign or like a caution sign. It's like caution, cuidado.
Yeah, yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I like when they've got it in like 3 different languages.
Cuidado.
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 At one point, I was going to call a show that.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good name. Yeah.
I can't remember the
You're
other
gonna
one. It's
get
like
a lot of
caution,
Spanish people.
something
Yeah, that's
cuidado.
what I was gonna say.
You're going to get Eva Peroni.
Yeah.
People
And
be
they'll
going,
come in and I'll go, I don't like your national team. I don't like the Spanish national team.
Why?
I just don't like them.
Were you pro Argentina winning this one?
I was actually, yeah.
So I'm on your side, right? Well, no, right, okay. Sorry. I've been running my mouth about this on like loads of podcasts in
Wow.
the past week. But everyone's like, "Oh, you've got to support you've got to support Spain against Argentina because Argentina is such a racist country." And like, if you look at their squad, actually, like it's all like white people in the squad, so that shows that they're like a racist country. Who set that system up? Spain.
wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Secretly Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a
Play the
theory.
rules.
Yeah.
You've already done your. You've already spoke about your theory about the Nazis.
Did I speak about Madonna,
Yeah.
Maradona and Messi
Yeah.
and how I believe that
That was
they
the last
are?
episode that came
Yeah,
out.
right. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm speaking about it again. If you, I'm doubling down on it.
You think they're Nazis?
I think that Maradona and Messi. Why does Argentina keep creating these tiny, wee, incredible world's best players right after the Second World War? It's interesting to think about it, innit?
Oh, so you think that they're like part of an experiment?
Yeah.
Eugenicism.
Yeah.
Ever heard of it? Argentina
Yes.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like them. Yeah.
Who?
The Nazis.
Specify who. Right, okay.
But also, I just don't like them personally. It's just a wee thing.
There's some bad stuff.
Yeah, but I think Argentina. Maybe it's just a Falklands thing, you know. Maybe I'm just still. But
What? Are you pro the Falklands
that
being
was
British?
the one point I agreed with Thatcher was
Wow.
get them back.
Get them back to the Falklands, the British people
Yeah,
who have left because they're worried. Get them back
get
there.
them back in.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Argentina's just the Nazis and I don't know. Have you ever been to Argentina?
No.
Have you?
No.
I've been to Spain.
Yeah, I've been to Spain. And do you know what? I wish I was in Argentina.
No way.
Yeah, I was there and I was like, it'd be better if it was Argentina.
What's your best trip to Spain
What's my best trip to Spain? What's my...
that you've had?
Well, the Canary Islands are technically Spanish, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will.
Where are they? They're not in Africa.
Yeah.
Listen, this is the world we live in. The paths were laid by people long before us.
But they're owned by Spain, and apparently there's not much of a independence movement. My boss at my old job was from Lanzarote, and I said to him, I was like, so do you feel Canarian or do you feel Spanish? And he was like, it's the exact same thing. So they don't see themselves as different. I think the thing is, like, they were completely ravaged.
Right.
There's none of like the indigenous population remaining. So they are all Spanish, I guess.
Ravaged is an interesting word.
Yes,
do you know? Because if you put it, and it sounds bad when you're like, oh, the indigenous population was ravaged.
Yeah.
But then if you think about it in terms of like a Mills and Boon novel,
A bodice being ripped, ravaged by a farmhand.
yeah, you're like, wow, well, this sounds actually. Calm down, everyone.
I did see a ripple of horniness in your eyes when she was talking about the indigenous population being ravaged.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
How many farmhands did they have? Nah, it's fucked up.
Nah, we shouldn't laugh about that. Yeah.
Colonialism. It's bad.
Yeah.
When did you become woke up to colonialism, Roscoe, do you think? Like, when did you... I figured it out in Tunisia.
What?
I was in Tunisia as a boy. I was sleepwalking. I found myself... and I was in the hallway in my pants.
And that's when you became awake to colonialism?
That's when I woke up from sleepwalking. But when I woke up to the injustices of the world it was Tunisian Independence Day. And all these wee boys had their jumpers on. Not dissimilar from me today. But they all had their nice jumpers on, these wee boys. And I was playing Tekken 4 in the arcade of the hotel, which I've now realised is unusual. And a wee boy kept slapping the challenger button, so he was using my credits. And I was like, I didn't know how to say fuck off in French. I still don't. But then I was like, why are all these wee boys wearing nice jumpers around here? And someone was like, they used to be owned by France. And I was like, what? This isn't France. And they were like, yeah, France came and took over. That's how I figured it out.
Right. I don't have a Tekken-based memory of it. I don't really know when I became awake to colonialism. Some say, you know...
You were born with it?
I was born with it,
yeah.
I was an observant baby. I came out my mother's... when I went, something not right about this place. Something not right here.
When did you become woke to colonialism?
Probably as like a young teenager.
That's cool.
I mean, I'm the woke generation, right? Like, when I was a teenager, that woke was at its peak. For
How old
me,
are you?
22.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. People don't like it. But
I would think that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Just being an age is crazy.
Remember,
being an age can't be
you
crazy.
remember being 22?
I tell you what's crazy. A guy screaming at the back of a bus that he's being attacked by like an alien or something like that. That's crazy.
That's usual.
Being 22, that's not crazy.
Most people I know have been 22 at one point, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the good things about comedy is when I was 22, I was doing comedy and I was hanging out with like Graham Mackey,
yeah,
who's like 50, he was in his 60s now, but he was in his 50s then. And he was like a techie teacher. And all my friends were going to like full moon parties in like Thailand and Vietnam and stuff. And I was like getting a lift to
yeah.
Aberdeen with Graham Mackey. And I was like, this is actually better because they don't have any 50-year-old guys in their life to talk about the prostate with.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Do you know what I mean?
What did you get Miles' job at that funeral?
Smashed it.
Crushed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there.
I was in Durham.
Chris was in Durham. But Miles' job. I've never seen a man crush a funeral so hard.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Turns out I've been a long-term fan of him. Obviously, I knew the
Balamory?
name, but I didn't know him. Yeah, but then when I said to my mum, I was like, oh, Miles Jupp smashed it. She was like, you love him. You've met him. And I was like, well,
What?
yeah. So apparently I used to be pure obsessed with him in Balamory.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how I met him. He maybe used to gig with my dad.
Probably another funeral somewhere.
Was your dad a comedian?
Yeah.
Who?
John Peroni?
Baloney Peroni.
Yeah.
Are you buzzing for the Fringe?
Yeah, I'm nervous, obviously.
Why are you nervous? What are you scared of? Is your show not ready?
It's ready.
Is it really ready though? Is this your debut?
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be good then.
Yeah,
So
I
it
know.
has to be
Yeah.
like 120% ready.
What did you do for your debut again?
What? I didn't know it was a debut.
Rosco done a really cool thing, not to have a go, where his 45-minute not debut was like a really emotional tale about how he, what he's like as a person and the tragedy in his life that shaped him. And then his hour-long debut was just club bits.
Oh, really?
I don't think. No, I think that first one
27.
counted as my debut.
It's 45 minutes.
I don't think it was.
I was doing 45 minutes, and then you were doing 45 minutes in the same room back to back. Remember
Was it? So
And
that
that-
didn't count.
that?
I didn't
Are you
fucking know.
just finding this out now?
Yeah. I didn't really look into any of that.
Yeah,
Nobody
fair
tells you all
enough.
this stuff. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you just do it and you go, oh well, that's that.
Yeah.
And then you don't know if it's, you don't know how much of a chance it is. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? How much of a kind of a little bit of propulsion it could give you. You
That's
just go,
why-
oh, it seems like a thing.
Yeah. Like, because Jennings, he debuted and then had to debut again because nobody noticed, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a cool one because his first debut show was like, it's called Disconnected. And it was about getting off his phone and he grew his beard out. It's basically like if you didn't have
What?
a phone. You remember when Mark was like, I'm off my phone for a year? And he wrote a whole show about it.
No.
Yeah.
Is this for real?
Yeah, it was 2015.
Well, Chris Kent just
I feel
did
like
that as well, didn't
that three-eyed crow in fucking Game of Thrones, just remembering everything that's ever happened.
he? Chris Kent just done a show like that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Got off his phone.
But the thing
Could
is,
be
if
it.
you try and do that, you can't Google, has anybody done this before? So it's fucked up.
Good
That is-
point.
that is the issue.
Good point.
I don't see I don't see the benefit
Of not being on your phone?
of not being on your phone. Yeah.
You love your phone.
Yeah. Well, of course I do. Of course. See if you went to
It's so good, to be fair.
if you went to a little medieval peasant boy, firstly he'd be like, he probably wouldn't understand you because we speak different now. But
say that shit to you.
yeah, and I'd be like, what? And he'd be like, okay, he's Spanish.
Oh.
It's a medieval Spanish peasant boy.
Do you want me to play the part of the medieval Spanish
Yes.
boy?
Okay.
¿Cuáles son esos tubullos en tu piel, Rosco McClelland? Rosquito McClelland.
Rosquito.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's this guy?
That's my pal.
That's your pal. Oh, hello, Spanish boys.
Ay, ¿qué tú haces aquí?
Yes.
¿Qué tú haces con este?
Do you have any games on your phone?
Wait, how do you,
Nosotros
how
no
do you,
sabemos sobre el teléfono,
how do
no.
you speak English?
Everybody knows how to say this.
Well, I brought something. How do you know what a phone is? I've time travelled back into the. Did you see?
I've seen it.
You seen it?
You left your little instruction booklet out.
¿Es este un teléfono en tu pocket or tú eres feliz para verme?
A telephone.
Is
Is it
that a
right?
phone in your pocket or are you just happy to see me?
Oh,
Yeah. Do
Well,
have
no,
a
you're
rectangular
not.
cock?
But I'm not some time traveling paedophile. I'll tell you that.
He seems like it.
No,
be
it
fair-
doesn't seem like it.
It would be a really good way to get out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Damn.
Like they come round to your house and they're all filming and stuff, and then you just time travel back.
Probably what Epstein did was go, here, I've got this island that goes back in time if you want to do any fucked up
Yeah.
stuff that never happened. Do you know what I mean? And then they wasn't true.
You think that's probably what happened?
Probably this
He had a time traveling non-silent.
He said he did. And people were like, well, I trust him.
Oh, so he said the island was time traveling.
It was just a normal island.
Yeah.
Have you
That's what
seen
you call it.
Lost?
Yeah.
You know John Locke in Lost?
Yeah, bald.
I thought for the longest time that his character arc was that he was a pedo. Because when he's like, there was one point where, because obviously his thing is that he used to not be able to walk, and then the island healed him, but he didn't tell anybody else that he was in the wheelchair, and so he's always like sort of looking into the distance like that. But oftentimes it would cut to the kid whose name I can't remember, and then it would cut to John Locke like leering like that.
Curly.
No, not Harley. Harley fucking rocks, man. I love Harley so much. No, the wee kid, I think the dad's name's Michael. Walt is the name of the child. And so, like, it was always just John Locke staring at him. And I was like, for ages, I was like, why would they write a pedo into this when they don't need to?
Why would they have a smoke monster and a pedo? One or the other.
Exactly.
There was a smoke monster?
Did you not see
Yeah.
Lost?
I saw like the first bit and I was like, shit.
They kind of forgot about the smoke monster, but yeah,
And the
it
polar
was
bear.
huge for the first bit, and the polar bear, and then they like didn't talk about it ever again.
Well, the thing about the smoke monsters that probably dissipated.
That's where the phrase "you the one that
Really good
smoke"
point.
came from.
Is it? Is that where it came from? Is that the etymology of the phrase "you don't want that smoke"?
Well, to be fair, do you think that you could handle that smoke?
Well, I've never seen it. I'm imagining this smoke monster as like what happens when you see
like that.
professional vape artists
Yeah.
doing their stuff.
But we didn't have vapes then,
And
so
they-
it seemed ooh.
Yeah, but nowadays there'd be like a smoke monster come out the bushes, and then like another smaller smoke monster would come through the middle of it and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost used to freak me out, man. I would watch that with my
Why?
mum.
What is that? Why you were freaked out? Because you watched it with your mum, or is
No, I would be like, can't I believe that stuff I just seen on that show?
Yeah.
Lying in my bed going, what the fuck's going on in that?
I've never, I never gave it more than like 5 minutes of thought in my life. I saw it a bit once and I was like, no,
Yeah.
doesn't it seem class?
It
Nah.
was class.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it? How did
The
it
issue
finish?
with it was we watched it going, I wonder where I'm being led here. And the people writing it were going, I wonder where I'm leading these people.
Yeah,
Like-
they had no idea what they were doing. And then basically, so the big thing, I've not watched it to the end. I think I've watched 2 or 3 seasons. But the big thing is that there was loads of fans of the show, and the fans all had this theory that what happened was that everyone, because there was a plane crash on the island, and their theory was that everyone had died in the plane crash, and basically this was all just like not stuff that happened. And the writers came out and they were like, guys, we promise you that's not going to be the ending. It's not going to be the ending. If you think that, don't worry about
I
it.
promise you.
Yeah, it's not. Like, you don't even need to worry about it because that's not the ending. We've got a different ending in mind, and then that was just the ending.
Yeah.
And everyone was really upset.
Yeah, because they lied. But it's one of those things where if you sent, oh, you're right. Why did you start Lost and Found, the Lost podcast, if you didn't want to talk about Lost?
I thought Lost and Found, the Lost podcast, was a podcast about stuff that we found in the Lost and Found at Rancho de Lorenzo.
You've started a Lost podcast, cowboy-themed Lost podcast. We've invited Eva Peroni, one of the foremost Lost enjoyers of Scotland. And then you turn up, you haven't even watched it.
I'll tell
This
you.
is embarrassing. man.
Listen, I'll tell you about Lost. I'll tell you about Lost. I've had a case of not Lost. Well, it was Lost then Found.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
So, well, last week I installed an outside
Ugh.
electric plug.
Yeah.
Why are you so fed up with that?
He doesn't
I
get
just
it.
hate.
He doesn't.
He's
he doesn't
always
understand
installing
it.
I listen to
something.
some laugh podcast where it's just Stephen Buchanan talking about his fucking boiler.
But wait. There's
And now
more.
you're talking about your.
It's important for Stevie B to stay toasty and
I
warm.
know it is important.
Yeah.
He's a cozy wee guy.
He has to stay Stevie Tostito. You know. Now here's the thing, right? I put this outside plug in, right? It's one of the weatherproof ones, got a wee mad plastic case in it.
Yeah.
I went to put the extension into
Yeah.
it. The extension doesn't fit in it because it's got a big RCD unit. He doesn't know what that is. It's got a big
RCD?
RCD unit, yeah.
It's an annoyed guy called Declan. Call him Marcy.
That actually stands for Real Cock Destroyer. Rest in peace. Shout out to the Cock Destroyers. Shout out to Sophie, who
Salute.
died. And shout out to Sophie, yeah, one of the Cock Destroyers. Do you not know that?
She killed herself. Sorry, it's pretty bleak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a life destroyer.
Brutal.
Wow. Shots fired. But
I'm just describing it.
Rebecca Moore is living in her memory.
Yeah.
She made a memorial garden for
Was
her.
it like Sugar Babes where they got new ones in?
No. There's cocks out there running free, not being destroyed. It's terrible.
That's fucked up. Sorry to interrupt your story.
But anyway,
Mm.
then I was like, well, I need a new extension cable with a plug that will fit into that.
Mm.
So I ordered one, right? Turned up, was like, fucking good. Then I've got an inside extension, outside extension. I went up in the loft to install some lights up there. And do you know what I found up there? The extension with the correct plug on. I was like, well, now I've got 3 extensions. And that's my week.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's intense.
That's
It was
crazy.
pretty intense.
Yeah.
My favourite bit in Lost was there was a bit where one of the guys got like a dynamite set up
Yeah.
and he was going to blow something up, but he was like, I wanted to blow up when I'm far away from it. So he had like a cigarette, I think. And then when the cigarette went, it was like, which I just feel like there would be more dynamite in my life than there has been. Like when I was a wee guy, I watched stuff that people were always blowing stuff up with dynamite.
Is
Yeah.
this your quicksand routine?
No, it's not a quicksand routine. It's
Sounds
like
like
quicksand.
It sounds like it. Sounds like I
My
just
Sophie Hagen quicksand routine, it's not that.
This
Right?
is the Chris Macarthur-Boyd very similar dynamite routine. I feel like I was growing up, there should be more. No, it's
Someone's done quicksand.
dynamite.
Yeah. But that, you know, there is a lot of plunging.
I feel like when I was growing up, there'd be a lot more Acme bat suits.
Yeah. But there's dynamite set up and then they had the cigarette and then when the cigarette burned down to the bottom, it started to I just thought that's such a great intel to have.
Here's a question.
Mhm.
See how in the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner show, where you ever seen that where he puts the bat suit on?
No.
Might have passed your generation by. He puts a bat wing suit on. He orders a bat suit from Acme.
What's Acme?
Acme's like it was like a made up company that would send him stuff.
To Wile E. Coyote.
They would send it to the Coyote. He would order it via some sort of catalogue, I assume.
Yeah.
They would send him stuff. It'd be like easy Roadrunner trap or something like that, and it would always backfire on him.
So did he have a job?
It's hard to say,
The
really.
Roadrunner or the
The Coyote.
Coyote.
Yeah.
Because where's he getting the money to be ordering all the... Was he a woman? Because women be shopping.
Yeah.
Women to be shopping.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
genderless.
but well, it's hard to tell again with Wile E. Coyote because no visual distinguishing factors.
Yeah.
There was no tits on Wile E. Coyote, but also no penis.
Yeah.
So how do we know?
It could be Wile E. Coyote or Kylie Wyote.
That's such a good point.
That is such a good point. A good point well made.
Kyla Wyote would be like the Lola Bunny. You know Lola Bunny?
No.
Space Jam?
Familiar with it, but I've
Where
never
there's a
seen it.
woman, Bugs Bunny in it, who's
Yes.
really...
She's sexy.
She's hot.
She's sexy. as
She's like
hell.
Judy Hopps from Zootropolis.
No, she's way hotter than Judy Hopps.
Judy Hopps is pretty hot. People make porn videos of Judy Hopps.
People make porn
People
videos,
have
all
been making
kind of
porn
stuff.
videos of Lola Bunny since time in memoriam. Was it first thing that was on the internet? Rule 37, I believe it is. Do you know the rules?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the rule. But you might not know the
I
rule.
don't know the rule.
There was a Rule 37 on the internet of an old, like the 10 Commandments,
Yeah.
but
You
it
started
was
seven
laid
up.
out at the start. Rule 37 was if it exists, there's porn of it on the internet, and by God, they're not lying.
Really?
There's fucking everything out there. Sometimes I just see it and I go, why is that? And then I go, but it's, I guess the rules.
Yeah.
The rules say that this exists, so I can't be freaked out about it. I just have to pass
Yeah.
by it and go on with my day.
Yeah.
Were you ever attracted to any cartoons?
I don't think so, to be honest. Like, I've never been a celebrity crush type of guy.
Aye, but...
Do you class
They were
cartoons as celebrities?
Hundo P. You can
Right.
do meet and greets with them at
Yeah,
Disneyland and things like that.
That's true. There
Do
was
you
a
know-
Hello Kitty cafe in Melbourne.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Who's your
she's a
favourite Hello
celebrity.
Kitty character? I know who it is.
I don't know any Hello Kitty characters.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
The wee frog. Karaoke.
Oh, no. Is that Hello Kitty?
Yeah. Everybody loves karaoke. That's his
I
favourite.
like that.
I nearly got you a karaoke thing when I was in Japan because I was like,
Good
everybody
stuff.
loves it.
Everybody loves karaoke. I love that.
Would you attracted to karaoke?
Would you attracted to karaoke?
Well, would you?
What? No,
No.
no.
You never fancied a cartoon?
Me not. Would you?
When I
attract
was
to
a wee
karaoke?
boy, I fancied Spinelli from Recess.
What?
She was tough.
What?
She had a leather jacket.
Mm.
Ugh. And I found out the only Recess character voiced by an adult, which makes me
Wow.
really not a pedo.
Yeah.
Because I had so much choice.
Super true.
And I went for the woman.
Wow. Good for you.
Something I'm proud of. to
Good for
this
you,
day.
yeah. So you've never been attracted to a cartoon character?
Nah, when I was wee, I went to Disneyland Paris and I seen Cruella de Vil and I punched her.
What?
I
Oh.
attacked her because of what she'd done to those Dalmatians.
Wow, yeah. So you were too invested
Yeah,
in
I
the
think I didn't
emotions of it to
understand.
feel
Yeah.
right.
But
Wow.
I've never been attracted to any cartoon characters, I don't think.
I decked a pirate when I was a wee boy.
An actual pirate?
Yeah. A pirate. It was like a pirate live show in Spain, one of my favorite countries.
Uh-huh.
Way better than Argentina. And it was like a live show where pirates done like swinging on ropes, and there was a story and stuff. And then I shook
What
a
was the
pirate.
story? They love swinging on ropes. What was it? Wait, when you say swinging on ropes, were they killing themselves? Were they? It was a really sad story about a pirate whose wife had left him, and then he fucking does himself out at the end of it. Time to army last hour.
No, it wasn't a suicidal pirate story for children. It was just like, oh, we need to get the treasure, stuff like that.
Right. The treasure is his marriage.
Sweet release of death.
Yeah.
The treasure. No, it was like all these pirate guys, and then he went, shook my hand, and I grabbed him by the hand. I was a wee boy, pulled him like that. He
No
went,
way.
"Wah!
That's crazy.
You ain't that though," or something. He said,
See, pegging, does that come from peg leg?
"Yeah, they used to put that up the ass."
Fair enough.
Does it actually?
I don't know.
Because
Right?
I think that the original dildos were made of wood. So,
You wouldn't want that.
no, it would not
Unless
be
it
ideal.
was like lacquered and varnished and stuff like that, then,
I'd still rather not. Up the bum.
well, more for me.
More wood for me. It was so hot
Yeah.
during that heat wave. I was wanting to put an ice pole up my ass. I didn't do it.
Would that cool you down?
Yeah.
Really?
But it would,
That
yeah.
would kill you up. That would kill you from the bottom up, you know?
Do you eat ice poles?
Look, I know we're doing a podcast, right? But what a fucking crazy question to ask. Nothing's off limits here, but what a crazy. Do I eat ice poles? You think I'm going to go,
We don't want to talk about laws.
yeah, I do. I've been on to eat ice poles. I've eaten ice poles before, yeah. I've never taken a position where I've abstinent on ice poles. You know what I mean?
Do you know they're
So
not called ice poles outside Glasgow, basically?
what are they called?
Really?
Ice pops.
Oh, but what about them fucking pops? The colour,
you-
the flavour. I get it.
No, you trim the top and then you pop it up.
That's
No.
a joke. You must be taking the piss.
Try
That's-
asking for an ice pole in London, you get laughed out of town.
Really?
Laughed
What,
back
you
on
asked
that
for
of
an
any
ice
West Coast.
pop?
I just say, I mean,
That's-
you don't need to really say what they are, do you, when you're buying them?
What's your favourite colour? You don't take it up from the freezer to the height and go, I'd like to buy this
Can
ice
I
pole.
tell you my issue with the ice poles that I was having when I was in London now?
Yeah.
So there's 3 different types. There was normal type,
What's normal type?
just like the one where you're used to. Freeze pop, they're called.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You're not talking about flavour and colour. You're talking about like,
Brand.
yeah.
Right.
Then we
Okay,
had
brand.
bluey ones. That were for,
Long,
Ah.
thin is normal.
yeah, no, they're all like long and thin.
Right, they're all
But
long, thin, right?
The bluey one was like sugar free, no artificial
Ugh.
flavours.
Who wants that?
Tasted like ass. Tasted terrible.
Well, no wonder if you're
Yeah.
shoving it
Yeah,
up there
well,
before you
yeah.
eat it.
Yes. Duh. Goes without saying. And then the third one was what they called hush puppy flavoured. Slush puppy flavoured.
Ah.
That's better.
Not hush puppy, that's a
Yeah.
shoe. But the
Yeah.
slush puppy with a wee dog guy.
Mm.
With
Yeah.
a hat.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
snippy but fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
snippy
G.
but fucks.
Yeah. Went up my ass.
Yeah.
But they tasted crazy. They tasted like slush puppies.
Too intense.
Yeah.
Well, no, oh no, the slush puppy. Ice post tastes like slush puppy. This is too much. What are you expecting?
I know. You ever have you a slush puppy? I mean, ever eat an ice pole?
Yeah. I'm big on ice poles. My dad's really big on ice poles. He's always got them in the freezer. And now I've got a nephew who is 2. So he loves ice poles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Seems
it.
like this love of ice poles runs in the family.
Yeah.
Genetic.
It's been passed down from generation to generation.
Can't see my dad eating one. He's too serious.
Is your dad a serious man? My dad's so unserious.
Mm.
He like plays owl sounds out of his window to try and attract owls and things like that.
That's something I would do.
Yeah. Well, and then he had a pair of binoculars so that he could watch the owls.
I do have a pair of binoculars.
And he was watching them out the window, and there's like a tree behind his house, and the
It's a good
neighbours
place
to
for
the back
owls.
of him like drastically closed the curtains, and now they've got outside curtains, so the window can never be the curtains can never be open.
Wow.
One
So
of
you
these
can't look
things
in.
I want to get into bird watching because and even in just last week I've seen a bullfinch, I've seen a buzzard,
Wow.
I've seen some great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been awesome. But
You don't know what kind of birds they are.
I fucking took a picture on my phone. I showed it to my girlfriend and she figured it out.
Right, okay. So your
Asshole.
girlfriend knew what they were? Right, that's different. That's different than knowing.
I have a book, Scottish Birds. That's all the birds you can have.
Mm.
And you looked through that book, did you? Good act out. I looked through a
Yeah.
book there, to be fair. This is my act out of going to read a book.
Based on no experience. Oh.
Oh.
Use my mind. Using my mind.
No,
Come
I
on,
mean, I would like
conclusion.
to get into bird watching, but I just feel like I would be mistaken.
For a bird. You're out there and people are looking at you going, what the fuck kind of bird is that?
No, I think I would be mistaken for a creep.
Nah.
People go, what are you doing with your binoculars? Like your dad? Like, what are you doing with your binoculars?
Yeah, but I think you look boyish enough that you could totally get away with it.
Get away with it.
I think it I know it does sound like
Yeah.
you're doing something nefarious.
Yeah.
I would like to get into bird watching for the opposite thing. I would like to pretend I'm bird watching, but I'm secretly looking in people's windows with binoculars.
Cool.
I want to see what's going on in there.
Yeah.
Or I want to see what you're watching on the TV.
They're watching Lost.
I love. Oh no, I'm out.
You're about
I've
to
got
see
the
the
next
smoke
house.
monster, brother. You're about to
I
get that
love.
smoke.
I love seeing what all the people are watching their TV.
I
I'm
love
just like, what
looking out the window and
hell?
someone's playing a video game. I'm like, this is old school Twitch.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's just being like, oh, Legend of Zelda,
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild. It's a good bit.
I like watching folk out my window, like on the street. That's really good.
Like a Jack Russell.
As in, like, no, as in, do I see a Jack Russell or
No,
am
like-
I?
No,
you're
you're,
at the
you're
window
like,
like
a Jack
a Jack
Russell.
Russell. Yeah.
You're watching people out and you're just going,
There was a guy pouring milk down the street the other day, just like so.
wait, what do you mean?
So what do
in
you
the
mean?
drain.
So like I live on a kind of a hill, right? So I stay like basically
do you mean,
our
a
first
kind
seat
of a
is
hill?
like here.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not really on a hill because it goes round into a courtyard
Right.
and that's flat. But
Okay.
there's if you look out my window, there's a road and it goes down. It's quite steep. It goes down all the way down to that park at the bottom of our first seat.
Right.
And there was a guy just like pouring milk like for a carton and just like the whole thing, just pouring the whole carton of milk, and it was just running down the street like a river of milk.
So did
I
you
don't
know?
know if it's because our first seat was on fire and it's like milk's supposed to be good for when it's hot.
Yeah, for your eyes, not your street.
For your eyes? Do you
Yeah,
pour
you're
it in your
supposed
eyes?
to pour milk on your eyes if you're in a.
What?
What?
That's not real, is it?
Yeah, if you're being like,
If you've been burnt to death in a wildfire, pour milk in your eyes.
it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt, is it? Every little helps.
That's why I love when I'm burning to death. What I want is clouded vision
No,
as well at the
if
same
you're,
time.
I was during the Black
mean,
Lives Matter movement, and it was like when
Oh, but when you're pepper
when
sprayed.
you're pepper sprayed
Yeah,
or when you're
this is
tear
true.
gassed, pour
Yeah.
milk in your eyes.
These are different
Yeah.
things.
Well,
These are different. That is not for wildfires.
Well, but maybe he's sort of using his logic and reasoning skills. He's like, I'll pour some milk down the hill.
I don't see that being logical.
It attracted a group of cats.
That's awesome.
Maybe if he's trying to like save the cats for going near the
Aye.
wildfire, then yeah.
Well, but he was leading them towards it.
Oh, he's a psychopath then?
Yeah, actually, it's quite dark now that I've followed it through to its conclusion.
Was he just like pouring out old milk to make it go into the drain?
No, it didn't look like old milk. There was no lumps in it.
Right. Lumpless milk.
Yeah,
This is a hard one to think about.
I know.
I tell you that because it's like, well, now I want to know what he was doing it for.
I think he was maybe just mental, to be honest.
Right.
Or
Crazy. Now that's crazy. Being 22, not crazy. Pouring milk into the street to attract cats, crazy.
Yeah,
During a fire.
During a fire.
he might have lost a cat. That was my other.
Are you
thought.
from Edinburgh?
I'm from Livingston.
You're from Livingston, which is Edinburgh adjacent.
So this is the big debate, isn't it? Because it is Edinburgh adjacent, right? It's next to Edinburgh, but I would say that most people in Livingston consider themselves to be more Glaswegian than.
Really?
Because so Livingston was built because there was over like too many people in Glasgow. So everyone that moved, my mum was one of the first families to move to Livingston, and she moved from Drumchapel to Livingston, and it was like basically everyone had moved from Calton and Drumchapel and stuff to Livingston.
So it's a satellite town
Yeah,
of Glasgow, but it's next to Edinburgh.
yeah.
Well, let me tell you, you can feel that when you go to Livingston because there is a level of violence that doesn't really feel that it exists in Edinburgh.
Oh my god! Because you were at that gig where my mum got battered.
What?
I was at a gig.
Yes.
Why have we been
So-
speaking about
Was
Lost
it
for
like-
so long?
was it
We've
the
got
Tower
juicy
Bar or
It was
something
at the
like that?
Tower Bar in Livingston, and it was a disaster. Like the whole time, it was so bad. And I was on stage, and someone heckled something homophobic, and I was like, I just didn't want to do it anymore. I was not getting paid for it, so I did 5 of my 10 minutes.
Respect.
Came off, went to sit in the back, and this guy who had heckled it came out and was like, "Oh, that was amazing." And I went, "I'm not going to shake your hand because like you've just shouted homophobia at me and like
Yeah.
being disrespectful and things like that." And he was like, "I've been all over the world. I've never met somebody that's not even willing to shake my hand." And I was like, I don't know what that's got to do with anything, man, but you have now. Like, it turns out you didn't even need to leave Livingston to meet somebody that'll not shake your hand.
Mate, I've
And
been
he
all
was
over the
getting-
world, man. I've been to Guatemala. Everybody shook my hand when I homophobically abused them.
Everyone in Guatemala was like, "Hola, pal, man." And he was getting pure aggressive with me, like shouting at me. And to be fair, I was arguing back with him. And my mum, because my mum was at the gig because Livingston's my hometown, so it was like a cool gig in my hometown. And my mum came out, and my mum is quite mental and raging, and she was like, "Why the fuck are you speaking to my daughter like that? She's a young lassie and you're shouting at her," and like really going off on him. And then he swung for my mum, and I would say the only 2 audience members that are like comedy audience members, I know these guys, and they listen to your podcast, they listen to Some Laugh, and like there's Scottish comedy fans.
Shout out legends.
Yeah, they were two big biker guys. They were stood at the
Whoa.
bar the whole time, and when somebody shouted, "There's a fight" in the gig while somebody was still on stage, and these guys came out and jumped in for my mum.
Yes.
And then they started battering that guy. The promoter got involved, and then the promoter got kicked out of the bar. He got kicked out of his own gig. And then I went home because I was really upset because somebody
Yeah.
tried to batter my mum, and then Roscoe
You had to
was
go
on
and do
stage.
like 20, 25. The promoter was like, "Can you go in and ask my girlfriend if she can find my watch?" And I'm just like,
Yeah, you don't need to say yes to every gig offer.
yeah. Well, sometimes you say yes to a gig and then you tell them, you go, "Shouldn't have said yes to this
Yeah.
one." But there's no way of knowing.
Because I've done
Some
another
ways.
gig.
There are some ways.
Some ways of knowing.
But the Tower put on another show one time, which was Rob Kane booked it, and that was a nice gig, and I had done that, so that's why I was like, oh well, I had fun last time, surely it'll be good this time. But I think like Rob Kane runs comedy gigs, and so he had the bar closed while the gig was going on, whereas at this one the bar was open, so folk were speaking to the bar, folk were taking shots in that,
Yeah.
like folk were slamming shots during folk's set, and yeah, it was really not good. People got too drunk. There was folk like throwing up, and then somebody tried to batter my mum.
I
I
mean,
tore it up though. Do
Did
know what I
you?
mean? Yeah.
Did you have a really good one?
Yeah, I tore it up.
No
yeah.
way.
I was like, all this like stuff that's
Yeah.
happened
yeah.
is fuel to the
Yeah.
fire for
Yeah.
me. I'm like, something interesting in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know he'd heckled something homophobic. That's so
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't have high-fived them.
I jumped in for that guy. I was helping that guy against the bikers and Eva's mum, and it was crazy.
The thing, I mean, I remember being, because like when you gig in England and stuff, you're like, every town has a gig.
Yeah.
And it pays all right. You're like, why can't every town in Scotland have a gig? But you can't, because
This
it's stuff
is
like that.
why.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just idiots. So full of morons.
Yeah.
I done another gig very close to Livingston,
Uh-huh.
and I went in.
Where?
I can't remember where it was.
Broxburn?
Oh.
Do you know what? It might have been Broxburn.
Was it in the darts bar?
It was in the darts
For
bar.
a
Yeah.
day?
Oh.
It was in
Aye.
the darts bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in this thing in Broxburn. I'm like, I done a gig here recently. Well, I done a gig close to here. Not that recently. I was like, it was the Tower Bar, and I was like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, I was like, that's happened. They're like, oh, that's funny, as if like that would never happen here.
Yeah.
And then halfway through my set in the darts place in Broxburn, whole crowd goes weird,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck? I've lost these cunts. What's happened? Right, I'm like, I'm crushing in Prussian. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm speaking Prussian. They don't understand. I'm just like, I'm killing it.
Yeah.
Halfway through, I lose them, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? For like 5 minutes, and then I bring it back, and I'm like, I'll do a bit extra because I don't know what happened in that middle, but it was weird. Bring it back, finish, come off, and then it turns out what I couldn't see past the first like few rows, a couple of local characters
Oh, I've heard this story.
had came in, and they were minesweeping drinks off people's tables up the back while I was on. And I'm like, oh, that's why it went weird. It was
And
the
people were
EP. People were like, what do we do about this? Just kind of like, oh, fucking.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's not, weren't not.
a darts bar. And I'm
That's
just like,
so
this
funny.
area is cursed. You are
Yeah.
cursed.
It's not good.
The
like,
area between Glasgow and Edinburgh is insane.
It's
Like you would assume
mental.
there'd be like one or two nice places, but it's just airdrie.
Linlithgow's nice.
I had one of the worst gigs of my life in Linlithgow.
Did you do the Linlithgow
McClelland.
Laughs one?
What?
Oh, it was a Des one as
Yeah,
well.
it was at a festival and it was pissing the rain, and Des done no disrespect, but they had printed a time for the show to start, which was an hour earlier than the actual show start. So
Right.
everybody showed up, and Des thought it'd be a better idea to just compare for an hour in the pouring rain, and then another 10 minutes to compare, and then bring on somebody to do 25 minutes, and then bring me on.
Jeez.
So I was just bombing in a field, and people's sombreros were filling up with water and stuff. And it was just like one of the worst gigs.
Sounds like
I
a-
said to Des, I'm not taking the money for that, man.
Sounds like a skill
Seriously?
issue.
Yeah. I
What, you didn't take the money for
I
it?
didn't take money for that. I said, keep your money, man.
But it wasn't your fault.
No, it was his.
You should have taken the money.
Skill issue.
It's not a skill
Sounds like a skill issue.
I would like to see you follow 70 minutes of comparing in the rain, plus Rory O'Hanlon doing his most functional gear.
Skill issue.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a skill issue that day.
I'm
How long ago was
really,
this?
Oh, maybe it was 2.5 years ago.
Skill issue.
I was going mental at the Fringe, if you remember.
What, every year? Every year he goes to the fridge, he goes fucking, like his tongue expands in his mouth or something like that because he's chewing on it while he sleeps. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
When I get stressed out, I chew my tongue. And then I eat loads of ice cream.
Yeah, and his tongue's big. Showed me once, there's fucking chunks out of it and all that. It's fucking
Oh,
4 times the size
no.
tongue. And I'm like, stop that.
Well, the thing is, my tongue gets bigger. Then I chew on it because it fits between my teeth closing. Then tongues don't respond well to being bit, so it gets even bigger. It's a vicious cycle. Please be respectful of other people's medical problems because I have exploding teeth tongue disease.
Fucking big tongue over here.
People are like, "Oh, what's the hardest thing about the Fringe? Is it the accommodation?" No, it's when your tongue
tongue
explodes.
gets too big for your mouth. Do you want to see something cool I can do with my tongue? And I've never met anyone else that can do this
Yeah,
ever.
are you going to do it right down the barrel of the lens?
Whoa!
What the hell? Ah, you get inside out tongue.
You've got snake tongue.
That's great. Wow.
We were talking about that guy who had surgery to do that. Snake Man.
Oh, yeah, we were. Yeah, we were. You just got it natural. What do you do? Do you ever put like a mint in there and just like hold it?
I don't think it would have the. I was about to say girth, but I think the word I'm looking for is grip.
Grip.
Gurp. Yeah, I don't think your tongue would have the gurp, personally.
Oh, new word just dropped, and it's one of the best so far. That's going at the top 10 words. That's got to be
Gerp.
something. Gerp.
That's my French show title for next year. Eva Peroni Gerp.
Wow.
Excessive goat.
I reckon you could hold things in that.
No, I really don't think I
How are you
can.
doing that?
I don't really know, and I've tried to explain it to folk, and I
It
don't
seems
know.
like you've got two tongues.
So I'm just folding the tip of my tongue in, and I used to only be able to do it when my mouth was closed, and then I learned how to do it with my mouth open, so I could
Wow.
show
That's
folk.
living, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's living.
yeah.
I always was so envious of people who could like flip their eyelids inside out.
Yeah.
I can't do it because I don't like things touching my eyes. Do
Right,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
But
Freaks
do you
me
think
out.
you could do it?
Well, if I
Big
flip,
eyes.
I've got big eyes. If I flip my eyelids inside out, it would be like fucking throwing a chihuahua under a fucking bed cover. Do you know what I mean?
Really? Have you got big eyes?
Yeah.
Eyelids?
I've
Eyes?
got big eyes. Yeah,
Damn.
I've got big eyes.
They don't, I don't know why they don't look that big to me.
Wow. Really?
Not.
Maybe
Maybe.
it's one of his biggest qualities.
Yeah, he's got fucking tiny rugby ball
You've got
shaped
quite
eyes.
small eyes, yeah.
He's got the eyes of a sneak thief.
Can you turn your
Why would the sneak thief have smaller eyes? If anything, the bigger your eyes, the more stuff you can see to steal.
You've got the eyes of a sneak thief. You're like that, peering around for stuff. Do you know what I mean? Looking to steal it.
I feel like a mole. Sometimes. My eyes.
What are you on?
Expand.
Do you know when a mole comes up and it's like, the fuck? It's like- his hands have stars on them.
Must be crazy to be a mole through the ages.
I
You know what I mean?
know.
Yeah. So, because like moles back in the day, they'd be like,
The ages of 12 through 15.
yeah. Must be crazy to be a
In puberty.
prepubescent mole.
My body's changing.
What the fuck? Is all this hair going around my mole cock? That's crazy.
Oh wait,
Nose,
I'm
it's covered in
already
mud.
covered in hair.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But new hair, do you know what I mean?
Aren't
New-
they bald moles?
No, they've got black hair.
Really?
Like me.
Some of them are. Wow.
And then, do you know
Wow,
that picture?
humble
This is what a
brag.
feminist looks like. This is what a mole looks like. Yeah. I made a tray bake last night.
Wow.
With
You
beans?
forced a tray to bake something? That's crazy.
Cannellini beans.
What are leany
Piccolino
beans?
Tomatoes.
Lean beans. Yeah.
What?
Yes. Yes.
I don't get it. What is it?
Like a can of leany beans. A can of leany beans.
It's a can of cannellini beans.
Right?
I don't like this. Right? I don't like being ganged up just because you've done gigs at the Clock Bar together. You think you can come
One
and make
can
fun
of
of my
leany
beans?
beans.
Right, that's the end of the episode.
No, tell us.
It's
your
over.
Tell us your tray bake.
I'll reveal my tray bake episode on the Patreon
Okay.
content. If you want to sign up, you can
You-
hear my tray
You want to
bake
hear what's
recipe.
happening with this can of leany beans?
And we're going to drink, and we're going to review a soft drink on Patreon. We're going to discuss my tray bake. And we're not going to make fun of Christopher anymore as a team of bullies. Stop laughing. Anyway, thanks so much for listening to this week's episode. Now that we've stopped laughing about such silly things as cannellini beans, before we go to the Patreon episode, idiotic laughter. Do you have any way to plug?
Yeah, I'm doing the Edinburgh Fringe.
Hell yes.
I'm going to be at Gilded Balloon TV House every day at 20 to 5, apart from the 17th.
What room's that?
Nook.
The Nook.
Yeah, it's a new room. I think
Next
it used
to
to be
the
the press
cranny.
office.
Oh, you can't shove your cranny out the bus. Because it's a
It's a
space.
part of the bus, yeah.
Anyway, what? It's the cran. It's the cran.
It's the nook. It's the nook.
It's not the.
Not
Do
the cranny.
not go to the TV at Cranny.
Go,
Do
don't
not
go
go
to
to
TV
the
cranny.
TV Granny because you're not going to see me there. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be at the Nook.
The nook. Wow,
Yo.
you said that really well.
Thanks.
You sounded like you should be talking on those like.
Auction house thing?
Oh yeah. The auction houses or the wee horse races things you get at the fun fair.
I'm
where they're on
awfully
wee
afraid of horses, but
sticks. Oh,
don't bring your horse to the Edinburgh Fringe.
I know
Don't
one that ate a
don't
woman's
want it.
finger once, so you need to watch out.
So what's your show called?
Jungled. And it's
Jungled.
all about me
Bugs?
moving to Costa Rica. There's a bug story in it.
Yeah.
Yes, there is actually a bug story.
Bug fans.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I can
Um,
highly recommend Eva's show. I seen you open for Sam Nicoresti at Monkey Barrel. You were dope. And then I was in England recently, and a comedian said, "Oh, I'm doing a competition with Eva Peroni. There's no way I'm going to win." I was like, "Whoa, words traveling fast."
Word is traveling fast.
Yeah.
It's traveling all the way down the M74 until it changes into the M1
Like green.
mm.
Mm.
and beyond.
Beyond that,
How
even,
far down? How far south were you?
It was in Manchester.
That's
it's not bad.
not bad.
Halfway down.
Word has reached the north,
Yeah.
the north of
When does
England.
reach the north from the wild territories?
Wow.
But that's great. Go the balloon.
Yeah.
Get the balloon.
Yeah.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a shoot it. How'd you not get that?
1 and 2 and 1, 2. Shooting rope, shooting rope, shooting rope. Fucking gotta wait it, please.
Shooting rows, shooting rows, shooting